Me in the Netherlands.
Ran up on him. I ain't say he never fucked him. I don't really give a. Cause I'm all over. Ran up on him. I ain't say he never fucked him. I don't really give a.
For NBA action live on 2K Sports. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Right side, Kobe from 13, and he nails the jumper. And Chicago has possession. Rose with the ball. Gilmore. Rebound by Kobe.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
Out to West. Baseline J on the way. And good on the basket. Book it.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
So it's Chicago now. 4-point game. Right side Rose. And it's blocked.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Kobe goes in. Defender touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
That finish brings me back to the old days. The silky smooth finger roll.
Pass to Rodman. Back to Rose. Left side Rose. Here's Pippen. And the Bulls with another miss.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
Johnson right side. Johnson right side. 6 to shoot. Kobe. The rebound by Pippen.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes. And, Steve, one thing that might not get as much attention, but, you know, his screens are some of the toughest and best in the league. You can go under or trail, but you're not getting through his screens.
Here's Rodman. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Johnson right side. From downtown. Now here's West. And he kicks the bucket. He's got 5.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here is Armstrong. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off. with the defense all over.
Pass to West. Kobe with it. Right side, Kobe. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Lakers making a change here. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Goodrich. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Sloan. Here's Noah. Now here's Goodrich. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Now Bailey. Here is Armstrong. Pass to Love. And the wing jumper offline. And here is Goodrich. And no good trying to get that one. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game? Pass to Butler. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
And one other thing about him that you shouldn't fail to appreciate is the presence and impact he has defensively. He can lock you up and wear you down, and that effect really carries over to the rest of the guys.
And the Bulls making a change here. Here's Goodrich. Outside Worthy. No luck. Now here's Butler. Pass to Armstrong. Back to Butler. And here is Noah. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Here is Armstrong. Rebounded by Goodrich.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first free throw is good. The Bulls making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here is Armstrong. Outside Butler. Good coach. Pass to Armstrong. Rebounded by the Lakers. Goodrich with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
The Bulls making a switch here. Here's Rose. It's a 10-point game. Back to Kukoc. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Rose. Pass to Jordan. Backing down. Rose. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
James Worthy on the wing. James Worthy on the wing. Now Goodrich. Connects from three-point range. 6 points for him.
That's how to orchestrate for your team. Terrific pass.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And the Bulls making a change here. Here's Rose. Off target at the rim.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Hammers the alley-oop through. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tries to save it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. And Gasol comes to help. Outside Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Just fine on the clock. Outside Pippen. Fader on the way. And that's off the glass and in. And Kobe, here we go. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. That one is no good.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Now here's Jordan. Back to Rodman. Pass to Jordan. Offside Pippen. Clock at 6. Kept alive. Here's Rodman. Now Kobe.
No!
He's got
God!
5. And the champ by Kobe Bryant. Now the Bulls with it. They trail by 14. And here is Rodman. Now Pippen. Now Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Michael Jordan on the wing. Looking for his first basket still in this one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Outside, Kobe. Left side, Kobe.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And Kobe no good on that one. And here we go with Scottie Pippen. With some arc. Shot is blocked. Left side, Kobe. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers up. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here. Outside for Jordan. Back to Rose. Right side, Rose. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first free throw of the game. And Rose drops them both. Now here's West. Back to Johnson. Johnson right side. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Here's Rose. He has 6. Back to Rodman. And blocked. Here's O'Neal. Left side, West. Left side, West. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Kobe. And Kobe, here we go. 6 to shoot. Good. 11 points in the game.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Now here's Rose. Gilmore. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
So it's Chicago now. It's a 14-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And so here is Chicago. Here's Rose. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. First free throw is good. And Rose drops them both. Here's O'Neal. Kobe with it. Right around a minute and a half. Played here in the 3rd quarter. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. And that sends Kobe to the free throw line. That one on Pippen. The free throw drops for Kobe. Here's Rose. 8 points for him. Outside for Pippen. From the arc. And the shot is good. 5 points in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Here's Kobe. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And something else he has on his resume are his ball skills. What a ball handler and dribbler. I mean, he looks like he was born with the basketball in his hands. It looks like it's part of his body.
Now here's Pippen. Some solid defense from Kobe.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
And the first one drops. The Bulls making a switch here. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Here's Chicago. They trail by 16. Outside Pippen. Here's Sloan. And Shaq sends it back. Off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. And the Lakers making a change here. They set the pick. Rose with the ball. Rose with the ball.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And Kobe, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 18. And here's Rose. 8 points for him. Right side Rose uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here's Kobe. Makes it off the glass. 20 points for him.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Outside Rose. The high post shot. Again, Chicago. Now Kobe. 20 points for him. They double team Kobe. Rose. And the Lakers have possession. 6 on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar. That's good. Here comes Derrick Rose. The 3. Oh, he just knocked down the And as we conclude the third quarter, and thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 25.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here is Armstrong. Good. And it's the Lakers' ball. Outside, Kobe. Dives for it. Right side, Kobe. Leads him in there. Pocket 6. That's good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Here is Armstrong. Pass to Rodney. The Bulls making a switch here. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. The 10-footer. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here is Johnson. Back to Baylor. Rebounded by Rose. Here's Chicago. Rodman up top. Pass to Rose. Left side Rose. Shot clock at 6. No good.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Outside Baylor. Well, but he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Now the Bulls with it. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here is Armstrong. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Pass to Noah. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Here's Baylor. And another 3 for the Lakers. Here is Armstrong. Defensive foul. Here's Sloan. Back to Noah. Cuts it 5 from 18. Another one falls for Chicago. So it's the Lakers now. Outside Baylor. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the Bulls making a change here. Here's Sloan. They set the pick. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Love outside. Here's Sloan. Just 5 to shoot. Defensive foul. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Goodrich with it. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here's Sloan. Outside Dan. Here's Sloan. There's a good screen. Shot from the wing. Here is Armstrong. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And the Bulls making a change here. Now Dan. Pass to Kukoc. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here is Armstrong. Outside Worthy. Three-pointer. That's good. Here is Armstrong. Back to Kukoc. Here's the three. The shot is off. From deep. Shot denied. And so it's the Lakers. Kobe Bryant.
From uptown, I put a bus down. Yeah.